Let's see. Oh yeah, when you don't use it the fancy expensive mode, you have to pull up the YouTube version to watch the comments. So, hey, we got something here.
Oh wait, that's live.
Dude, that's us. Here we are. All right.
Wait. Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, there's latency with YouTube. But yeah, all right. That always throws me off because if I have Streamlabs open, it's like live as I'm doing it, and then on YouTube I'll like hold something up to the camera and I'm like, and then it comes up to the camera and then I'm just looking at it funny.
Yeah,
what is up, everybody?
Kind of messes me up to look at that picture.
Yeah.
Which picture?
Of us on the screen, but delayed.
That's a video.
A movie. It's a moving picture.
We got 6 concurrent viewers so far. So we're just enjoying our New Year's Day and figured we'd pop in a Blu-ray and have a conversation. So, yeah. Kick us some Q's. We'll give you some A's. The camera is... The way it's pointed is really unconvincing for it seeing us, even though it's seeing us. I'm going to get Postart out of the frame a little bit, just so I can put myself in a little bit more.
Wow, you would.
And then Jesse can be in the middle.
Yeah, it's my house.
All right.
I was waiting for you to move it over so he wasn't even in it.
I thought about it, but I was like, nah, that's too much. Someone should pull it up on their phone and see
how delayed it is.
Well, see if it's actually streaming.
Oh.
Good quality. Just don't use the Wi-Fi to check. We have people watching, but nobody's asking any questions. Unless YouTube's just broken, that's very possible.
Man, that thumbnail looks pretty low quality. What's up with that?
I wonder what that no data means. That doesn't seem convincing.
It's live.
Oh, well, that's good. There's an ad on there?
Yeah, there is.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's live.
Is it HD though?
Oh.
You sure paint in some cold temps. Crazy. Yeah, I do that. When I put the primer on the Little John, it was like 14 outside.
How'd you do that?
You just keep the cans warm. It's fine. I call it
Don't
can cooking.
don't you need the rocket to be kind of warm too?
Well, yeah, keep it in the garage.
And you just run out real quick?
Yeah, spray it and bring it back in. What's up, fellas?
What up?
What's going on? Yeah, dude, I painted my 5-inch Punisher when it was like 9 degrees outside.
What?
With the color shift paint.
Anytime I've tried painting when it's cold, it's a disaster.
Get good. I don't know what this
Oh!
It doesn't seem to want to actually go into 1080.
Yeah, I was wondering if
that's just because
It's probably because my crappy internet.
Well, I'm not connected to it.
I know. Isn't that part of it,
Well,
though?
yeah, but if it's not actually sending it in 1080...
Oh, that's true.
Like, YouTube won't display
If we were
it
plugged into Ethernet, it would probably be better.
Yeah. You got like a 95-foot Ethernet cable.
There's actually Ethernet behind the TV.
Oh,
but
fancy.
I don't think I have a bunch of Ethernets laying around.
JB Weld rocket repaired and ready for possible flight in New... Oh, hell yeah, and NY Power. My I-500 rocket.
I always thought that was NY Power.
Oh, it's New York, NY, NYC.
Yeah, but how do you say it?
NY Power? Is that like the Express versus XPRS thing? Or is that just you that calls it NY Power?
I don't know. I've never heard anyone else say it.
Okay,
someone give us feedback.
Yeah,
how do you say it?
I've always just pronounced it Foley. New York Power.
There's no way you thought NY spent was Foley.
What?
Oh, he says New York Power.
Damn.
Wow. All right, Postart
I'm
wins.
right.
I'm just an idiot.
You get a Postart.
Sick.
Yeah, I want to go to a launch up there, but like, I also kind of want to go to Red Glare again, but it's so expensive.
Yeah.
Isn't the full-scale Patriot being flown up there?
New York, yeah.
At the New York Power?
I don't know if it is at NY Power or not.
Nice one, Jesse.
Dude, people are gonna think that's actually your
Yeah,
name.
don't call me Jesse.
Yeah, true.
Shane.
At least it's an easy enough pass that people can pretend that they were just calling you by your last name, like it's a a coach and football player type situation.
Yeah, but everyone thinks my name's actually. There's a lot of people think my name's actually Jesse.
Yeah. I struggled with it when we first met. I was like, wait, it's one of the.
Couldn't possibly be Taylor.
Well, I kept wanting to be like, is it Jesse Taylor? Does that sound?
It's funny that literally every person ever has that thought.
I mean, that sounds like a real name.
I think back when I first met you in Salt Lake at LDRS, around the Salt Flats.
Is that
You're
Dan
like
Michael's
Jesse?
Patriot?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of why we went to Red Glare in the first place, to see that thing fly, and then they didn't fly it.
Yeah,
But all of our stuff was already booked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just went anyway. And then everyone was kind of like, why are you here?
Yeah, for funsies. We did
Yeah,
get to see
it
the
was
Deuces
fun.
Wild, though.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And scary. But
Yeah, a little frightening, but it was alright.
And it was kind of fun being at launch and not flying any rockets.
Yeah.
I don't usually do that.
Did you see the first one? Cato? Full scale Patriot? He had.
What?
Did he have a 12-inch Patriot Cato?
Well, he catered the booster the booster with the 75s on the dark matter stuff
Oh, that's right.
of the 3/4 scale.
Yeah.
But the new one's full scale, right?
Yeah, that's.
16 inch.
Didn't PML make. Or
The
like
note-
Source?
That yes.
Because it was all filament wound.
Yeah, it was from Frank, but who knows where Frank got it? 'Cause-
I have a suspicion.
yeah. Doesn't really make any sense though.
First picture had a huge Cato. It's on YouTube. Yeah, okay.
Oh.
That's the 12-inch one. We saw that one fly at Red
Yeah,
Glare.
but
Yeah.
that's when I found out he had 2 boosters for it.
You're right. Because it was M1939 and 4L1000s?
No, in 2000 and 4L1000s.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That was pretty insane.
It was pretty cool, yeah.
That hit pretty hard.
Yeah.
Imagine N2000 and 6 L850s in the 12-inch Punisher. Would that that would be O still, wouldn't it?
Yes.
We could
That would be a full O.
Could we slide 2 M1297s in there? I don't
No.
or we could just do class 3 paperwork.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you that N2000 and 6 M1315 flights. If this live stream gets
if I do
$10,000 in donation,
if we do class 3 flat, I want it to be well into class 3. Not like
Not
41,000 Newton seconds.
that was like 43. We'd have to go so hard though.
No, the 6 M1315s was going to be like 50, I thought.
Oh yeah, like 53.
Yeah, 53.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good, yeah. That would be a gnarly flight.
That would be insane. The Super Thunder flight is still very interesting.
I want to, I would 6 K1800s and a M4500. I'm still scared of the N6000 until I see someone fly one.
I know, and I really want it to work. Greetings from Minnesota. What is going on? Welcome to the live stream. Let us know if you can hear us okay, too, because I have the mic up pretty high, so we should be good from back here, but just want to make sure. But yeah, that would be so insane. It wouldn't go very high. I mean, it would.
I would just be interested in the crazy acceleration.
Yeah, that would be gnarly.
What about full propellant X? If the
Well, that was our
5280
original
worked.
dream, but
Yeah.
it's so expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the 5280, they have it revised now.
Oh,
The new
right.
case and liner setup. Oh no, the TV. Don't do this again.
No, it's fine. You can do it. It's just the display. It's not
Oh,
like
okay.
actually turning off.
But, yeah, so I mean, because Rex is trying to.
Yeah, we
get
just need
in the
someone to
case.
someone to.
Give us $8,000.
Oh,
For what?
5280 and M2050s.
Oh. Yeah.
We have enough hardware to do the M2050s and L1940s.
40s. Yeah.
Just we don't have the
Really, we could probably
5280.
Yeah.
we could probably fund it, but not the 5280.
Yeah.
You need some outsourcing on that.
If Gary is watching, how good do you think a person has to be to enter heaven? Ever hated anyone? What is going on? Jesus has paid our fine. Okay, well, thank you for thanks for your insight. I don't have answers for any of those cues. Clark Kent. Yo, was that Super
Superman?
Mooper? Excellent connection. There you go, dude.
Oh, sick.
It happened right when the TV turned off. Do you think? Is that connected to the Wi-Fi?
Let's connect to the internet.
Yeah, I wouldn't think if we're not using it, it wouldn't be throttling it, but
Maybe so.
guess it seems to be. But yeah, I don't know, dude. Do you guys know that Jesus loved and prayed and died for the very ones who were killing him? Well, now I know.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Those are the questions we've been looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were like, why do rocket stuff? You know. I still think a red line load would be cool.
I'm not about it.
And
I'm down
3300
with
and
it hard.
M1550s.
Well, so far you haven't paid for motors for that rocket.
Yeah, I know, but I like red line.
We can do
A
red line
lot.
if we're splitting it 4 ways. We can maybe do red line.
Oh, Taylor's the 12-inch Punisher gatekeeper, I guess. What if Matt wants to do red line, dude? Then that's 75% democracy.
But Matt's only level 2, so he doesn't get as much input.
He's only level 2.
He also doesn't get as much input.
So it's 50-50 you and me then.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Come on, how about 40-40, 10-10?
We'll think about it. Yeah, I don't know. Of course, the all blue Thunder dream would still be kind of cool.
I still want to do that, yeah.
We needed an N4800.
Yeah. Let's just make our own.
Okay. Why not?
Yeah.
I don't even know. Dude, the all white Thunder load would be pretty crazy too.
Yeah.
That looks sick.
N5600, M3100s. What is going on? Dude, we're getting like Christian rated.
I've never seen that before.
I don't know what's happening.
Name is
Can you get a
nobody
building without
special.
a builder? I mean, there's like those pre-manufactured buildings that are built by
Yeah.
robots. I don't know if that's
Or the
what they're
3D
asking.
printed cement
A
ones.
building without a builder, like a cave, right?
Then you need a miner. You don't need a
A
builder.
natural cave.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Now what?
Made by erosion.
Painting without a painter? I mean, what is art?
Yeah. Oh, doing some sky painting, am I right?
Punch a hole in the clouds. What is good? There's like, I don't understand what's
Yeah.
happening with
Is that the new thing? Is the
religious raid.
the Christian trollers?
I'm wondering if it's something to do with the title.
Anti-gravity group?
How much did the Honest John weigh in the end?
You guys have quite the fan base.
Oh my god. Okay, we're just gonna block all of these people. This is getting ridiculous. The Honest John is not done yet, so I don't have an exact weight. I have,
Yeah, don't pin message.
I don't have an exact weight, but what did I told you? Joe Hill's dad's only weighed like 35 pounds.
Yeah, that sounds right, honestly, for that size rocket.
That's insane.
Or I mean, made out of phenolic.
Yeah, mine will probably be a little heavier just because it's glassed.
It'll be under 50 though, I think.
I think so too. I think it'll probably be like 45. And then I just got mine from Ken. Oh yeah, that he found one. Ken had one in stock.
Oh,
and he bought
you
it.
told me about that.
That's crazy.
what?
Yeah.
That's
I'm-
sick.
I also saw something interesting on Ken's website.
That's all you. Tube fin.
Oh yeah.
Braden always talks about building a giant tube fin rocket.
Not that giant though.
Well,
12-inch with tube fins would be ridiculous to try
think
to
about
transport.
we would just have to leave that in Argonia. Can we put this in the storage container?
But Ken also has a 9-inch Honest John nose cone, and that has made me a new fascination. But I don't have room or money to build that. But yeah, Battlestar Galactica Viper. Who did
Someone did that.
Andy Werner?
No. Who was that? But I think didn't it fly at Plaster Blaster?
Yeah, dude.
I don't remember that guy's name.
I don't know who did it either, but yeah, somebody's done a big one. I really just wanted to do a 6-tube NC. But for a long time, my idea was to just buy like an Ultimate Wildman and ask Tim not to put fin slots in it, and then just cut the upper tube.
I want to hear that conversation with Tim.
Well, I won't tell him what I'm doing. I'll just tell him I don't want fin slots.
And he's going to be like, why don't you want fin slots?
It's like, it's going to be minimum diameter. But,
where are you getting the motor?
Pat. But just cut the upper section into tubes and then have a head end dual deploy 6-inch tube fin rocket. I could put an end in it. It only goes like 8,000 feet. Be loud.
That'd be cool.
After watching your videos, I think I just do my level 3. Yeah, do it. It's awesome. Really expensive.
You gotta do level 1 and 2 first, though.
Well, maybe he's already level 1 and level 2.
Dude, come on,
Did you
Shane.
think about that?
You're just gonna downplay the people who came to watch us have a chat.
This guy's level 2, just talking, assuming no one else is.
Ooh, look at me.
Oh, level 2. Oh.
38mm level 2 crew over here.
Yeah. Use that baby motor. 54 L2, rise up.
Dude, my dad outshined us all with the 3-grain 75.
Yeah.
After only flying 29mm motors before that. L2 since 09. See?
Hell yeah.
L1 in 99. Damn.
Damn.
You didn't exist yet.
Yeah.
He's been level 1 longer than you've been
I've
existent.
been flying level 2 since 2007. But
my first level 2 motor was my first dual deploy flight.
how old were you? 16?
Yeah, that was 2009.
9?
No, it was my little John, like 2011.
You flew on a K motor?
No, a 3-grain 54
Oh,
millimeter
sorry.
G motor.
I wasn't listening.
No, it wasn't a triplet launch, so I can say it's fine. It was the J motor that Dave made, and he didn't want to make a grain spacer, so he made a full-length, full-diameter smoke grain, and it blistered his case, and it was also smoking when the rocket landed. But
it was a full grain length?
Yeah.
That's ignorant.
It burned for like 4 minutes. It was kind of sick, because it was a white rocket with a white parachute, and we flew it in the snow. So I probably would never found it, except for it was smoking, so we just walked to it. Back in the no tracking days. That's the hardest flex of my dad's level 2, was that it was a 4-inch rocket with a 3-inch L, and it had no tracker.
How'd you find it?
Well, for one, it was super windy, so the parachute was lifting it up and dragging it, so we just
Did
walked.
you see it come down?
Oh yeah, we saw the whole flight.
You have that nice
That thin
West-
Idaho air.
Yeah.
that magnifying glass type atmosphere.
Yeah. You don't know. I feel like people don't realize that there's a difference until you fly in different regions.
It also didn't go that high because it weathercocked super hard.
Oh.
It went like
Nigel's
here.
joining the stream.
I think it went like 8,600 or something like that. It was a slow L too. That was 640. So, but yeah, I mean, it was under 9,000 because it weathercocked super hard. Plus a Dark Star. I mean, straight it probably would have gotten close to 10, but yeah, we filled it up with orange chalk powder and it covered the onboard camera and the boost, like the whole fin can. Just turned orange after the apogee charge went up.
Nigel knows all about that.
Yeah. Come here,
That's
orange.
that's what happened to him.
Yeah.
Are you gonna come up here or not?
Say the magic words.
Lasagna.
Oh, there he goes.
Hey.
Welcome to the stream,
Welcome
Nigel.
to the stream. If anyone has any questions for Nigel, you can throw them down too.
How much of the paint rubbed off from getting dragged? I had a rocket get beat up pretty bad at Lucerne. Oh, there's on the Punisher.
On the Punisher?
There's quite a bit
lot.
missing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish we had. I mean, we could really for a little bit. Oh, the laptop's not plugged in at all. Oversight. But that means we could take the camera and the laptop out and show them the 12-inch Punisher if we really wanted to.
Yeah, it is here. The two fins that dug into the ground, it's down to the wood on the leading edges.
Yeah, it's we were just talking about this last night. We don't know if we're gonna repaint it or not, just because it's a huge pain, and also it, Well, I want to say that look, it's got battle scars thing. It's not really. I don't care that much. It's just that painting. It's kind of.
Yeah, it's just really a lot of work, and
it's expensive.
And before the next time we're gonna fly it, it's gonna be hard to find a good day to paint it because basically I have to do it in my backyard because I don't want to fill my garage with auto paint.
Yeah, I did that with my shop with the same auto paint.
It's just everything sparkly purple.
Well, dude, we built like a whole paint booth. I went and got.
Well, that's what I was originally gonna do. I wanted to make it so it was kind of removable and put like a frame up on the ceiling so I could hang plastic. I just don't know how to do the exhaust.
We just had bare wood and we just got like drop cloth, like 100 yards of it, and stapled it directly to the walls, and then we just vented it with like regular fans. We like kept them off while we sprayed though, so it wouldn't mess with it, and then we vented it out the garage door.
How'd you vent it out though?
Just two big box fans.
Did you just have the plastic like around the fan?
Yeah. I mean, it's not super efficient, but it worked, and obviously we were wearing respirators and stuff. But
inflatable paint booth off Amazon. Yeah, I want to do that, but they're still like $300.
Yeah. You kind of do have the space for it though.
I know.
It's possible. Those are pretty cool.
I really should do it. I just don't. I don't want to. For some reason, I don't want to commit yet. But it's funny because I have car projects that I want to paint too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I've really thought about it.
But I have the room in the garage too, so I feel I'd almost rather just make a like DIY paint booth.
Grandma even gave me permission to put one in her backyard.
Oh really?
Yeah. I have.
Also,
the cheaper option is the wedding tent paint booth, because I mean I bought a 10x20 wedding tent for like $94.
Also, to redo the paint, that's like $120.
Yeah, because it's expensive paint. But are you guys going to make it out to balls this year?
That's the plan.
Yeah,
or at least me and Braden, I think.
You're on my Patreon, so I think you know about my optimistic balls project. But yeah, that's actually getting announced in the next video that I post, because we're doing we did our New Year's fireworks display, our rocket resolutions, so we're gonna post that video probably a week from today. Paint booth I built in my basement cost $100. I have another small paint booth in the garage from Mod Rocks that cost me 20 bones to build.
Yeah, I just need to have the time and have someone help me do it, because I know I could do it pretty cheap.
Nigel.
It's just one of those things that until I really need to paint something, I'm not really motivated to do it.
Yeah, you did paint the Punisher outside, right?
I did, yeah. We got super lucky and had a perfect day in August in Kansas City, which usually August is a no paint zone. It's super humid. It was like 75 degrees and like 40% humidity, which just doesn't happen.
You haven't seen my car since I painted it, huh?
Yeah,
You saw it purple?
I think so.
Dude, I was
Actually maybe not.
I was really, yeah, because I think you guys were there before when it was still silver.
Yeah.
After I'd wrecked it.
Because we were there in 2021.
In
Like February or something.
yeah, I was gonna say because it was that same. We painted them that same year, but I think
It was a little bit later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, when it's kind of scary because that paint's easy to make run, but when you put it on heavy, it like glosses up so crazy nice. Like
Yeah, I needed more pressure.
it helped Jacob on like the next step up
But
in the Harbor Freight guns, and it had like a proper huge fan pattern too. It was really nice.
But the gun I had was kind of messed up too, so I was having trouble getting like enough paint to come out. I don't know.
that stuff's super hard too. So if you get runs, it's like sanding it out is a disaster.
Yeah, I kind of like how the Rocket turned out though, because it was almost like a little bit satin looking.
Yeah, it does look good. Paint booth I built in my basement. Oh, I already read that comment. Keep them coming. But yeah, we keep talking about like finding a sponsor that wants to turn that thing into a huge billboard just so we can put a ridiculous motor combo in it. So if you know any companies that want to have a flying 16-foot tall billboard, you want to grab me one?
Is that empty?
Almost. I can make it empty.
We should have bought more.
Yeah, we probably should have. Hit the old Dollar General, dude.
We might have to drink the PBRs.
Oh no.
There's only 2 more after this.
Can I ask you a question actually? What is a mod rock?
Model Rocket.
No way. Dude, I always thought that was like some specific like
I
NAR.
was joking.
No, I thought it was like some specific like NAR category of rockets.
Did you like that biscuit?
Yeah, it was high bus. All right.
Which one's that?
Exotic pineapple.
Oh, there are 2 different pineapples. That's hilarious. Okay.
Hibiscus. It'd be cool if you did a guide on auto paint for rockets. I'm terrible at never actually painting my rocks. Well, that was the first rocket you painted with auto paint, right?
First
and that's
time.
one more than I've done. So
Yeah.
I mean, I could do a guide on how to learn how to do it and probably fail.
I would say auto paint's not worth it unless it's a big ass rocket.
Clifton,
because you can get really good finishes with spray cans.
Yeah, Clifton paints all his 12-inch rocket was all rattle cans, and so was the Interceptor.
Dan Michaels is too.
Is it really?
Yeah, and since he only makes Patriots, he uses the giant tall cans.
The turbo cans?
Yeah,
Dude,
because they come in like plain colors like red and white.
Dude, it's awesome because I want to get one of those because they have huge fan patterns. I was like, maybe I'll paint the Little John with this. I was like, this might be too much for the Little John.
But
just and then paint it.
The secret to all painting is prep. If you get your primer looking fantastic, then you can pretty much use any paint and it'll look good.
I have bad ideas about a 7.5-inch Gates Brothers inspired rocket.
Hey, so do we.
Yeah.
Always.
Dude, you have bad ideas right now about a 7.5-inch Gates Brothers inspired project.
Oh, I do.
You have pieces of one.
Yeah. That's a good idea though.
I think he means bad idea in
Yeah,
terms
I
of
know.
it's a rocket that's expensive always.
Bad wallet idea.
Yeah.
I have multiple. Anyway, I want to build a 6-inch Porthos. I've always wanted to do that,
I'm probably not supposed to talk about it.
You
on the
already
stream,
told me.
So, I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
but it still hasn't happened. So
He moved. Why? But I find that nicer to paint job also can work against you. The rocket will get lost, shredder, Kato. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exhibit A, my hand polished 4-inch Punisher.
Yep.
My very nicely painted minimum diameter 54. The 5-inch Punisher is scary, dude, because I spent a lot of time making that thing look cool.
pretty much every super awesome paint job I have gets destroyed by Argonia dirt.
I recently bought a secondhand M3500. Dude, I love that motor. The 7600 KBA Redline.
Yeah, I'd rather do the M1450 though.
Me too. I want one really bad.
I don't want it bad enough to go through the trouble of getting the stuff to do it though.
I just want a 7600 case again anyway, so.
Why?
Shut up, dude. That's why. In case I ever find an M2200.
Yeah, just in case. You
Stumble upon one somewhere.
You never know.
and then you'll get an M25 or M2200 that isn't very good, and then you're
it's
gonna
not
be really
like
mad.
2220. Or what I
Maybe you're just Sparky skid mark cursed.
I kind of am. Well, I don't know. I've never flown a proper skid mark, so we'll see if those K555s, how those hit.
They'll probably be pretty decent.
I think so. But I also last night remembered how bad I wanted M3000 too. Super tuper.
Super Tiger wasn't.
It's causing fast propellant.
I know that wasn't very. They didn't sell very much of that.
No, but it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. Not my thing.
Wow.
You just like it because it's causing fast.
No, I like it because it's yellow. It's cool.
It's just plain ass propellant.
It looks like a Lox kerosene rocket's flame. It's cool. It's yellow. It's yellow and it's cool. I've never seen a mellow yellow motor that I liked, and that makes me a little sad because I wonder if the L's are good.
Well, they're all going to be pretty soft.
I was gonna say I don't have anything light enough to put an L in.
You could probably put the 5-grain one in.
The 5-inch.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I have the Iris too. I guess the thing's really not heavy.
I don't
They
know if
make it
I.
98.
I don't think so. I don't know if I've seen one of those 5-grain ones in person though.
Me neither.
It
What
burns
is it?
for a long time.
Yeah. I can't remember what it is.
What?
What's the designation?
Oh, L. I have no idea.
I go straight to 275. That's the 54.
It's like an L6.
L395.
Oh, I was way off.
Oh, that is really soft. That might not lift the Iris.
Yeah.
'Cause with that motor, it'd probably weigh like 30 pounds. Do you have a goal of doing a space shot?
Not really.
Yeah, I honestly don't. I know it's like such a unrocket guy thing lately to not have a desire to fly to space, but we just want to fly huge and dumb rockets. Especially because we've been watching, like, now every launch we go to, we watch old videos from like the 90s and 2000s, and like we grew up obsessed with the Gates Brothers stuff, as you guys should be aware by now. So
Yeah, and
we just want to build a huge stuff at this point.
And I had the opportunity to actually go to a lot of launches back in the 2000s, and people just flew bigger rockets.
I've heard of it working a 4-inch fiberglass rocket. That's probably the limit for mass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It probably not on a windy day.
That's a very niche motor. I wouldn't put that in the 5-inch.
You could do it in the 4-inch. Oh, yours is
The
in the
one I
ground.
don't have.
Yeah,
Oh,
4-inch.
the competitor is super light.
Oh, it is. Yeah, that would be a good
Yeah.
rocket for it. That's really light.
I don't think I've showed that or
No.
talked about it on the channel really. Again, we could take the laptop out there. Also, whatever needs to happen,
It's so comfortable right here, though.
I just have to plug the laptop in.
Yeah.
I know, and it's also not cold in here.
That one.
If the Punisher was or the competitor wasn't up high, I would say that was good Friday, but it's on the rocket rack.
The big pile of rockets.
Yeah. The rocket rack. Oh.
Oh.
Watch, you can see it zoom in again.
I know, I wanted to see how bad the latency was. Yeah, that's pretty slow. But that gives you time in case you say a naughty word to just, whoops.
Is there a button for that?
No, you can get a button for that, but it's apparently pretty expensive. You can just end the stream
Oh.
if you said something bad.
I thought it was
enough.
like the radio button where it does the thing.
Well, you can
Oh, the
you
Yeah.
can do that, but it's just like a little bit of a process to set up. But yeah, L395. I don't know.
I have no desire to fly that motor, personally.
Well, that's what I was saying, was I haven't really seen a good yellow since Kazan, dude.
Well, that's not the point of that propellant. That's not.
I know, it just looks cool. I like it.
No. The CTI mellow. It's not supposed to be yellow
Yeah,
flame.
it's just a super long burning.
Yeah, mellow thrust.
That's the only reason I was holding on to my 6XL case up until I gave it to him, was that I wanted to put one in the Mach 2.
Yeah.
But I don't care now. You know what I want? Alright, what we should do. Aerosite Classic is an alright yellow.
Yeah, but all they have right now is the K400.
I saw one of those fly. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, I know. I just don't want to buy a DMS.
Just try creating a rocket with a mass barely low enough to launch.
What does that mean?
I think he means like thrust to weight.
Oh.
The V2 was pushing it on that Clifton motor.
Yeah.
It was kind of
Yeah,
frightening.
flights like that are really cool, but it can go really bad, and it pisses people off, like Bob Brown. We try to make Bob Brown happy.
It's very easy for it to go wrong. Too.
Yeah.
You need like a slight gust of wind, and then it's game over. 'Cause I remember a rocket person from the past once was talking about building like a 30-inch Fat Boy, specifically to like have it be like 4.5 to 1 and just waste propellant.
Was this you?
No,
Oh.
that's more a Joe Barnard thing. You need active control if thrust away is too low. Yeah, that is definitely a Joe Barnard thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not smart enough for that. You've seen my electronics biz, dude. It is crazy though that Joe is like completely self-taught on all of that.
I know.
He has like no background in engineering and like PC boards and stuff like that, and he
Yeah.
just figured it out because he
damn.
wanted to do it. I was like, that's pretty ridiculous. I didn't know that until recently, but pretty cool. I started going pretty hard on watching his channel. Like I would peep in every once in a while, and then I just like last year at some point just went all in. Check out Bryce Channel's level 3.
Yeah, we were just talking about it earlier
we were
today.
talking about it earlier. Yeah, cause
It went like 850 feet.
yeah, like last week, wasn't it? I was like trying to make you guess what motor he flew it on.
Yeah.
Just because you would never guess that in a 20-inch rocket. Yeah, I remember that. I was there for the build thread, man. Back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was talking to him about the nose cone. He was like, I wouldn't present it in that condition again.
What do you mean?
It looked like mashed potatoes.
Like a Cloudbuster rocket.
Yeah. It's a
You
little-
mean like our Arcus nose cone?
a little lumpy. It got the job done. Yeah, like our Arcus nose cone for sure.
I want to believe we can make a decent nose cone, but it may take a couple tries.
Oh yeah, we also just kind of spoiled that because that's not out there yet.
Oh.
The Patreon people know. But yeah, there you go. There's a little sneak preview for the people that don't know. Filled with literal trash and expanding foam. Yeah. I just love that because he was like, I think he was 17 when he started building that thing.
Yeah.
There's that picture of it like standing up in his parents' house. I was like, dude, your parents were more tolerant than mine. They would have put a stop to that. As soon as my rockets got like above, well, even the Iris, when I got the 7.5-inch tubes, is probably when my mom would start being like, okay, like, where is this going?
Dude, I built when I got my first big rocket, the 5.5-inch Polecat Nike Smoke. I was like, I got it right after Christmas when I was 12 years old, and I built that in the kitchen.
You got yours when you were 12?
Yeah.
Dude, I got mine for my 16th birthday.
Yeah, my grandparents died. I ended up getting a lot of money that year.
Wow.
Not inheritance, just other people that felt bad, so they gave you like money for Christmas. Yeah, they're like, here's extra $20 bills, and then I spent every dime to buy that Nike Smoke.
Dude, don't you wish you could still like just ask for money for Christmas and designate every dollar you had to like,
Yeah.
building a rocket?
Dude, what was weird is like last week I went to Christmas at my family's house last week, and my like aunt and grandparents gave me like a couple 20s.
Oh,
and I was
nice.
like, I'm pretty sure I haven't gotten, like, I'm not supposed to get stuff anymore. I'm not 15.
Dude, I ask for very utilitarian things for Christmas now. I'm like, well, my room's kind of disorganized, so like a end table with a drawer would be cool, and like maybe a fireproof safe for all my car titles, and some knives because I have one steak knife. Got my parents to give me Christmas money in time for the Wildman sale.
I wish I could pull that.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad borrows money from me for the Wildman sale every year. To be fair, I offer it to him. But I'm always just like, yeah, whatever, it's a credit card. It doesn't matter.
It's free money.
Throw it on there.
Time to party.
I actually did buy my dad's level 3 motor for Christmas a few years ago.
And
but-
his celebratory motor, right?
No, he paid me back for that.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. But I bought him the rocket too the year before. So I just like slowly pieced together his level 3.
Get your
a couple
level 3,
Christmases.
Dad.
Yeah.
Come on, do
The
it.
second I had mine, I'm like, what the hell is taking so long? I started watching Joe's channel, so now I taught myself how to program a launch pad for my rockets.
Damn.
Dude, I want to, like... Part of me just wants to build a crazy launch control system for myself. I don't know why. I feel like if I got into the meat and potatoes of that, I would hate it. It's just like, this is just too much.
Make one of the loud and stupid ones like that video.
I love that so much.
And if you twist this knob, it goes boop, boop, boop.
Dude, I love that. It's
I wish there was an easier way to describe that meme.
I know. What I need to do is just have stuff like that queued up so we can just, because I figured out how to like play clips over this when I'm streaming. Just like pull that up. If I knew where it was, like right in the video, I would do it.
I kind of got my L2 motor for part of Christmas.
Well, there you go.
You got like half the grains.
It seems like one of those expansive, we'll buy this for you now, but you can't have a Christmas present type deal. My dad bought me a J250 for Christmas once. That
Really?
was my 3-inch Punisher's first
Oh,
flight.
nice. That was like the first rocket you flew in like 5 years, right?
No, because I flew the L1000.
Oh.
The greatest motor ever made in that.
You were pushing the L1000 real hard for a while.
David Reese and I, that's our meme now because I just kept saying everything was the greatest motor ever made. So now anytime a motor gets mentioned, it's the greatest motor ever made. For example, the M1675. Probably the greatest motor ever made.
I got enough to afford an RRC too.
That's all you need.
Yeah. It's crazy how affordable altimeters are now.
I know, dude. I bought my first altimeter was a used mod. I think I paid.
I'll vouch for L1000 being amazing.
Dude, it is a good motor.
I-1299's greatest motor ever made. I've never flown. I still like Warp 9.
I've flown an H999 in a drag race.
I've flown a J1299. I really like that motor.
I'd like to fly a K1000.
The H180 is the greatest motor in the world. We're gonna have to respectfully disagree.
Hard flyable.
Okay, how about what's everyone's favorite motor here?
Dude, I don't
What's your greatest motor in the world, L1000 boy?
Is really, really hard to pick. I'm pretty heavy on the M1675 train. Because that motor is just awesome. It's just such a weird, goofy, like, 2 different propellants and 5 grains. There's just a bunch of weird stuff going on there. And it's pink, so that's pretty cool.
Yes, I was there.
Oh, yeah.
I was right in front of the flight line, and they all just... It was super gnarly and parts went everywhere.
The Rocketry Forrest Gump. Also, you have to acknowledge that you read the comment asking if you were at the J1999, because you can't just...
What?
You can't just
Oh,
answer
yeah,
without
you're right.
explaining what you're answering.
Sorry, I got excited because I was like, I was there.
But you can literally ask Taylor, like, do you remember when this crazy thing happened at this LDRS 15 years ago? And he was there.
Anything between 2003 and like 2012, I might have been there.
Motor decertification.
Yeah.
True.
Also, what was the squat drag race?
Yeah.
What motor was that though?
I don't remember.
Maybe those were soda can motors, the 1 grains.
Oh, I think they were.
Like,
Didn't a couple of them hit each other?
No one put nose weight in them. Like no one.
Oh, that's
they were.
right.
It was like a 20 rocket drag race, and like 3/4 of them were
That was
unstable.
pinwheeled.
Yeah.
Dude, that was the
I was in that.
I-140.
Oh.
Yeah, dude,
Wait, what is I-140? What is the I-140? That sounds familiar.
is that a CTI 1 grain?
Wait, were they the skid marks? So yours flew straight.
There you go. The L900 drag race was a bit of a disaster, too.
This one time? Yeah.
Hey,
This
it's
one time
Andrew.
at LDRS?
Dude, that Andrew's here now, the 4 people.
Oh, yeah,
have-
the 1 grain skid.
Oh, wait, I guess there's more of those, but Andrew has a 5-inch Punisher now.
Yeah, you told me.
He got the goofy nose cone.
Did you confirm that?
I don't know if it was just the angle of the picture or not, because the tube looks super long too. But
Yeah,
you would
I
think
know.
that would have elongated the nose cone with it. I think he got 4-to-1 nose cone.
Or maybe he's doing it like he did with the 4-inch nose cones. He's going 4.5-to-1 now.
Maybe.
The compromise.
Andrew, measure your nose cone. Ratworks, no hybrids for me. I'm good.
Dude, I saw a Ratworks Tribrid in person at LDRS 26, and it was pretty sick.
Did it work?
Yeah, and it sounded really cool.
I bet. Dude, I have to say, when I was at FAR and they flew that LOX kerosene rocket, something was awakened in me that I was like, liquid motor rockets are pretty cool.
When you see them in person, they sound really cool.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
And you can like throttle it, just put a servo and that's ridiculous. But yeah, I just like watching that, just standing there, I was like, that is not like, I've seen so many rockets, and that was the first time I've been like, wow, I haven't experienced something like that ever. The other time was also at FAR when I stood 400 feet away from an S motor. That was ridiculous. But yeah, I don't have any except for the Screamer. That's the only hybrid I want. Half
Oh,
cabin,
I want one of those too.
half cabin flying a ton
Screamer.
of nitrous alcohol. Yeah, dude, that was super cool. I need to go out to FAR again. It's just the things that show up there, just like their regular launches, is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I was just out there testing the live stream quality stuff for Steve, and they're just like, here's this huge LOX kerosene rocket. I was like, oh my god, okay.
Hey, if anyone has a line on one of those old Aerocon,
The Screamer.
the little whipped cream nitrous hybrids, they're like 24 millimeter. We'll pay a decent amount of money for them.
Oh no, his nose cone looks right.
Oh,
It was
that
just-
other picture was weird.
Yeah, I think it was the picture. Yeah, you got the right nose cone, Andrew. You good. But yeah, they had two different sizes too. You could get like the 10 or 15 gram
Yeah.
whipped cream charge.
They're actually not that hard to make. I just don't want to go through the trouble of like making my own case because like I don't have a lathe.
Well, I mean, really, you could use any 24 millimeter snap ring case.
Okay, but those aren't that easy to come by.
Fine. Yeah, I was gonna say.
What, Green Monkey?
Aerospace doesn't exist anymore. Yeah. Well, I think it does, kind of.
Well, if you like email them, he'd probably get you some. But like, yeah.
I'm sure he's got something kicking around. Let's get some 13 millimeter snap ring.
Were those snap rings? Were they threaded?
I don't know. I feel like they would have to be threaded. Like, how would you put a snap ring in there?
I mean, they make snap rings that small.
That would be awful.
Yeah.
Find a friend with a lathe.
The problem is I don't want it bad enough.
Mike Fisher could probably make you 24 if you wanted, but
But once again, I don't want it bad enough to mess around with
that's one of those novelty
Yeah.
things. That's just gonna
I think it
sit.
would be really fun to go fly 24 millimeter hybrids with electronics in the park, just because it's weird. But like, I don't want it enough to like spend a lot of time and effort to build my own 24 millimeter hybrid.
What size is that goofy case that I have in there? The Synerjet one?
Oh, we should get that out.
Yeah.
Uh,
The tiniest rocket known to man. They came outside saying the cops would shoot me. No.
wow, real Karen, huh?
Your neighbors are way cooler, we discovered last
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
Putting up a gnarly fireworks show. Shoving a priority still. Dude, that box doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I know. They
That
don't.
Postal Service box isn't a thing anymore. I looked forever because I wanted to build one. Have you seen that, Shane? The priority stealth? It's an Art Applewhite plan, and it was like a specific size Postal Service box.
Well, are you familiar with the stealth?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you could just cut it into a free stealth. And you should ask your mom, actually, if they still make that box size.
Was she work for the post office?
What box
Yeah.
size is it?
I don't know. We can look.
Because I can tell you if it is or not.
But I really wanted one forever. And I tried to like make it work with a different box that they had, and no chance.
Oh, I'm gonna go get the.
What is Synerjet?
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, come on.
That's it, end the stream.
Party foul, dude. Not on the family-friendly channel. But yeah, I'm just, now that I think about it, you could probably just look online and order a box that has the same dimensions. Someone somewhere has to make one, right? Oh, is it 29 or do you give me the weird size?
29.
It is 29. Yeah, that's a cool thing. Let's see how the autofocus wants to play along. Ooh, not great. This lens doesn't do that whole thing very good. There you go. The lighting. Oh, that's really what it is. No, there's a Synergy 29mm motor. I've got a load in there too. It's a clay nozzle.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Is there just one motor or two?
Is there two?
I don't know.
He just
There's a
handed
bag.
me-
There's a Ziploc bag full of grains.
He just handed me the bag and said, "Play with this at your leisure." I was like, "Okay." We should have done the old Terry New Year's firing on one, dude.
Oh yeah.
What could we put this in? To destroy, implant in the ground, nozzle end up, ignite remotely with electronic squib system to burn contents. ICC Class C toy propellant device. And then there's also check marks for Class B explosive device.
Were these also pipe bombs?
I have no idea. It's cool. Jim knows I have a fascination with just weird stuff like this. I have an APS case that he gave me too, which is rad because it's purple. Dude, why don't we do purple hardware?
I like that better. I can actually see that color.
It's so funny. We're like,
Wait.
let's get orange hardware made, and he can't see orange.
Purple hardware with silver closures.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't do gold and just be Lakers hardware.
Yeah, I would hate that. Not because of Lakers. I just think that's a horrible color combination.
It's a little gaudy, if I was I wish more manufacturers had fun case colors these days. I know. Yeah, I asked Gary if he would do something cool for LDRS 40, and he's like, we could probably work something out, and then they just
engraved it differently.
Yeah, made me a little sad. I was hoping, because I have the LDRS 38 hardware, and that's cool. It's splash anodized black and red.
Yeah, they should just do a special run once a year and then charge more for it, and people would buy them.
Oh yeah,
I'd buy them.
That's what I need. I think is more hardware.
Yeah. Yeah, you accidentally fell into like.
Dude, my hardware stash grew like 400% this year.
You had like
Mine
5
did too.
cases at the beginning of the year, and now you have like a full set of rare hardware.
Well, what can you
It'd
do?
be like that sometimes.
You run into that. I'm sure you'll have that happen.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
I'll
walk by someone and it'll be like, "Hey, I got all this Millennium hardware. Do you want it for $100?"
It was Millennium and Desert Fire.
Oh, okay.
And also, I saved his rocket from coming in ballistic, so I feel like it was a pretty fair deal.
Dude,
remember when he didn't turn his electronics on?
Yeah.
Remember-
At the beginning of this year, I had one case.
Yeah, now you have like 14.
Yeah.
He's got full Aerotech and CTI 54s now.
Yeah.
Now you just gotta fly a bunch of rockets.
I need to build a bunch of rockets too.
I just got a 54 2560 Millennium case as well, thanks to Robert.
Oh,
He pops into the live streams every once in a while. So if you're here, Robert, shout out Robert. Dude, that thing is so nice.
It
looks like
cool.
somebody clear coated it.
Yeah.
All my other Millennium hardware just looks so faded.
oh man, you have it so rough.
Yeah, dude. It's just, you know how like when your Millennium or Desert Fire hardware fades a little bit? Doesn't that just make you sad? Recipes.
Or at least my hardware was bought in the era.
Wow. Someone bought mine in the era.
Not you.
I didn't have any money. Let me get some of them Uncrustables. Dude, they're great.
I ate like 7 of those right before we started the stream.
He's not joking.
Yeah.
That's all he eats. Pop-Tarts, Untrustables,
Pizza.
and chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
And, oh yeah, canned vegetables. Uncooked canned green beans.
Dude, they're good.
All right, let's get some more questions rolling in. Taylor's here. We can answer questions that I can't answer without Taylor here. Like, who paid for the 12-inch Punisher? It was Taylor's dad.
No.
No, unfortunately, it was a combination of Barclays and Citibank.
Split evenly between
Capital One.
different credit cards between me and Braden and Matt. Who Matt's not here because he's on a canoe trip.
In winter.
Super lame.
Sounds awesome. Where is he even at? Is it here?
It's like south of St. Louis.
So it is cold where they are.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
It was pretty warm this weekend, though.
Highest flight for each of us.
Oh, yeah. Taylor's going to win that one.
Yeah.
Well, you can go first, Postart.
It's pretty low. 9,800.
Oh, yeah.
Well, oh, you didn't get 10?
No. I was pissed.
Okay, successful flights?
Yeah.
14,300 was
Wait,
my level 3.
what's the unsuccessful flight?
20-something at Airfest with the K300.
Oh, but you have no proof.
And 19-something with my 4-inch Punisher.
Yeah.
Probably.
31,000 something in a 3-inch minimum diameter with the M685 or M840. I flew both. I don't remember which one did what, but
And you only had to lose 2 7680s for it.
I flew it successfully like 3 or 4 times before I lost.
That is impressive because it's a hand-rolled tube, right?
Yeah, hand rolled tube,
It
fiberglass.
just collapsed eventually?
Yeah, so every time I flew it, it burned all the paint off, and so I'd sand the paint off and repaint it because I liked it being painted. And I think the failure was because the last time I repainted it, I sanded too far and didn't realize I started sanding the glass. I thought I was still sanding primer for some reason.
Wait,
and so I basically
it was
just
glass?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't do carbon.
No, but it was super light because I only did 5 rolls of 6-ounce.
How thick were the walls?
Super thin.
Yeah, well, I guess that makes sense.
That's why I only flew it on those long burn motors.
Did the nose cone fit right? I guess going that way, it's not that bad.
Actually, I just sanded a really long time.
Why don't you just cut like a 1/4 inch off the nose cone? Oh, then you would have to make a coupler, I guess. But
Wait, what?
so Bryce was showing me a rocket that they did where they like used coupler tube on top of the motor case, right? And then he's like, then we just took a nose cone and cut it till it was the right width.
Oh,
I
I
was
see what you mean.
like, that's really smart, actually.
But like the couplers kind of fit and everything, so like I just like belt sanded the outside.
Yeah. So you just kind of tapered it. That's a loaded question. What's the plan to make sure all the motors light next time?
We're
Right
still
now,
working on it.
It still seems like thermite right now.
I still want to do thermite, but then there's part of me that wants to be old school and just do dipped E-matches and painted pyrogen on the grains because that does work. But the pyro in me wants to do thermite. We didn't make the igniters before.
The thing is, if we did Pyrodex and like painted grains and stuff, we wouldn't be able to necessarily guarantee that they're going to light instantly, but we would probably be pretty confident they're at least going to all light.
If you did dipped E-matches, I'm sure they're all going to light. I just maybe not at the same time.
I'm sure it'd be close.
Probably. I mean, most of those are Blue Thunder motors anyway.
Yeah. Even if we only lit those and the end took some time.
I had a Dark Star Junior for 10 years, and I just destroyed it.
I had one as well.
It's a good rocket.
Did you get yours when it's still the Dark Star?
Yeah, it was just the original. It was
that was
just
the
Dark
only
Star.
size they made.
And when I bought my Punisher, it was just the Punisher.
BK03, we have a lot of it. Oh no, you got rid of yours, huh?
I did. I gave it to Chuck Askin. Yeah.
Redundant email.
No, but we were gonna use Procast.
I have some.
Yeah.
The E-match is all lit. The thermite didn't all light. It was old, or I don't know. It was.
Well, I don't think it was contained properly.
Yeah. Well.
It's just it is what it is.
What made John happy though was that only 2 of the wild.
Yeah, I know.
Because he lit 4 of our 6 or our 7, and then at Midwest Power they only. I think Chuck did it, right?
Yep.
Chuck Swindler.
Yeah, and he only got 2 to light, and one of them Kato.
Not a good year for big rockets with big clusters.
To be fair though, his motor did light, and it worked perfect.
I know. I mean, having the central motor light's a lot better.
Yeah, we just got dumb lucky. They were crashing from each other, and dumb lucky that they were close enough in impulse that it flew straight. Because it was. I thought about that after we picked it up. The fact that it was 2 Ks and 2 Ls.
Yeah, I know.
KK and LL. So there was 2 Ks on one side.
That's why it took off at a little bit of an angle.
Yeah. but it turned into the wind a little bit. So, but
But yeah, if you did dipped Procast and then painted a little Procast on the top of the grains, it would for sure light.
Best and worst thing that has happened to you in the hobby? I don't know. I'd say right now, best is probably building a 12-inch Punisher.
Yeah.
And it working for
Yeah.
the most part. That was pretty crazy. And I mean, really.
Yeah, that was really like, I dreamed about that. Not, I mean, particularly building a Punisher, but a rocket to that scale since being like 10 or 8 years old.
Dude, like the sentimental answer is best thing that happened to me in this hobby was LDRS 38. That's when I met people my age, you, to do cool rock stuff with. That's when.
And you just came there on a whim, right?
I just came to film it.
Yeah.
And then with 200 followers and a channel that had never been watched in 5 years. And that's when first video blew up. They got like 500,000 views. And I was like losing my mind. So yeah.
Yeah, that was a good call going to that.
I know, it worked out great. Remember the BMW that the guy tried to screw me over on
that
Turo?
was a good time.
That was cool. Really cool. That's what I get for renting a 5 Series, honestly.
What's the worst thing that's happened to you?
Dude, my Nike Smoke coming in ballistic.
The Pringles can incident?
Yeah, the Pringles can adapter was an interesting one, but we recovered the Nike from there. It coming in ballistic really made me sad because it was my first 2 altimeters I ever bought. And I love Nike Smokes, and I loved that rocket.
Yeah, for me, the best is Punisher and also successfully flying over 30,000 feet in a minimum diameter rocket. And then the worst is losing that same minimum diameter rocket.
And 3 7600 cases down the drain.
Oh, it is 3. Yeah. Every time I've lost the only
7680.
the only hardware I've lost like ever is 75 7680 cases, and I've lost 3 of them now, and I'm really sad about it. Just because they keep getting more expensive.
Yeah.
And it's really dumb.
Shane?
I don't feel like I've really done enough to have like awful stuff or really good stuff.
Yeah, you've never had a real bad failure.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that's really gone wrong, I cracked a fillet on the Formula 75 like a couple of years ago.
Well, I mean,
and then the Red
your
Max.
your Red Max fillet destroyed the airframe tube.
Yeah,
trying
that
to
one
come
kind of
out,
sucked because I really liked that.
and you can't buy
rocket.
another one. That's
Yeah,
the
I
worst
know.
part of that.
That's what stung. Best part, I don't know.
Can I buy your coupler actually? Because I still don't have mine for one for mine.
Did you change his name?
No,
What?
it's maybe I did. It's Matthew now.
It's been Matthew
Oh, it has?
for a long time. It just for some reason sometimes shows and sometimes doesn't.
Oh.
Best part, I don't know. Getting the 5-inch for cheap.
Yeah.
Or a good
Yeah,
price.
Tim gave you a good deal.
Yeah.
That thing is, dude. 5-inch Punishers are sick.
It's
That's
so
my favorite
cool.
rocket.
We didn't answer. You guys didn't. None of us answered our favorite motors. But
Oh, yeah.
God.
best or worst was first level 3 attempt. That's the M1780 that burned through the front. That I got the video of it spinning super fast at LDRS.
Best second level 3 attempt.
The one that works. You know what he did? M1297. Gang.
Wait, he's not going to do the M1297.
Oh, I'm not.
He's going extra grain and everything.
Yeah.
Show off. M15.
Wow, try hard. Okay,
As we're mocking him earlier for
Yeah.
yeah. We should do the favorite motor thing.
Right now, I think I'm going to say M1675 because it's just goofy and awesome. You gonna say K1100?
I want to, but I just, yeah, probably K1100.
It is great. It was awesome
Yeah.
in my Punisher when I flew in Vegas.
I've just flown so many of those, and they always hit.
Do you know how many?
High toenails on toast.
That's awful, dude. What's going on? K1103 is greater than K1100. I haven't flown one yet.
I flew one in my Nike Smoke. I just like Blue Thunder, but yeah, K1103 hits hard.
That is a good motor.
I've
seen
really like Propellant X.
Dude, me too.
I've also seen some Kato, so there's that.
M2050 would have been a great contender for my favorite motor if it didn't cost $150
know.
more than every.
Oh, actually,
favorite
My favorite motor of all time, I can't buy any. I really liked the CTI M2250 C-Star.
Yeah.
It was super gnarly. I got to fly 2 of them before they were discontinued, and neither of them KO'd.
Yeah, I was gonna say honestly, my favorite motor of all time is probably M2200 because it's.
You didn't get to fly one; that doesn't count.
You have to fly it for it to count.
I think for you to feel the awesomeness for real,
I don't know. I think
you only got to see one in person.
Me being
you just like
enamored.
the lure of it.
Yeah. I would be sad if I got one.
Well,
Of
if
those.
we have to have flown it, I can't say what I was gonna say.
What's that?
Probably the M2000.
Redline?
Yeah.
M2000.
Why wouldn't you say N3300 then?
Yeah. What are you scared?
I still haven't seen one in person.
Oh, they're not a very popular motor.
Yeah. I would love to, because I'm sure it's gnarly, but
Big Redline guy.
Yeah.
dude, it's so cool.
I don't get it. If I'm honest.
Matt's a Redline guy too.
I like the K1275 and the i600,
Same.
but
Those are the only. Well, I also like the i218 for some reason.
as much as I think a full Redline load in the Punisher would be cool, just because it'd be a huge red flame, I
got to see Redline in Porthos, and it was okay.
Maybe it's just because the i600 was the first high power motor I flew.
yeah.
I don't know.
But I just if it comes down to buying like an M1550 or an M1315, I'm gonna buy an M1350.
Yeah, same.
They're really cool. I won't argue with you there.
I was winding up a vegan about eating meat, and she said you can eat your own toenails for all I care. Oh, well there you go.
Ah.
M2000 was the coolest motor when I was a kid. Biggest California legal red. Oh yeah, fair. Gotta go with the M1939. Technically breaking the rules.
2% in, or 3% in.
Yeah, something like that. Unlike the real N I flew, the 4%.
Yeah, but it costs a lot more money.
Yeah, it sure did. And it made me sad. Well, honestly, I bought that like way before the prices took a huge hit, and it was on Black Saturday.
Yeah,
so
it was like $600, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's dude. Imagine buying a 15360 load for that now. I'd buy like
It'd be
5.
great,
and
yeah.
just rack up the credit card. Let it happen. Dude. I'm gonna pay $800 in interest a year on that. But pay no attention to the impulse on the 08000. Oh god.
Yeah.
Dude, that motor is an enigma. The fact that somebody like
It is a very full O.
yeah, it sure is. I can't believe the Waldens flew one.
Yeah, I know.
I can't believe they found one. Well, I can because Robert DeHate just has everything, like every CGI.
Wait, they have another one, right?
Yeah, they do. Which is, because John wanted to fly one in the project I'm probably not supposed to mention at
Wait,
Springfest.
I thought you said they weren't going to be able to use that motor.
Because they don't know if Gloria is going to be able to get it to them.
Can't they just go pick it up?
No, because it's a 6-inch motor.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah. What got y'all into the hobby? My Estes baby Bertha when I was like 5.
The Estes Super Shot starter set with the Super Shot and the little twister in like 1999.
I don't even know. Probably something you or your dad did when I was like 5 or 6.
I was going to say probably flying rocks at grandma's.
Yeah.
'Cause we used to do that a lot when I was little.
Yeah,
No, dude. I think what got you really into rocketry is on this YouTube channel.
Yeah.
What,
Because-
going to the Idaho launch?
No, there was a video I posted when I was like 14 of us flying rockets at the field by grandma's house. When I had that like Big Bertha clone, basically the really big one that we flew on E9s.
Oh.
Wait, was it not just a Super Big Bertha?
No, we just bought BT-82s
Uh-oh.
and built one. But yeah,
I forgot about that.
it's called like Famrock 2 on YouTube or something. I might have unlisted it.
Or is that on your...
No, it's on this channel.
Oh, okay.
I know it is.
What's the secret channel you won't tell me about?
My Pyro channel?
Oh, you...
Yeah, dude. You're not allowed to know about that one.
I can't believe I haven't come across. I bet you I watched one of those videos when I was like 10.
I'm sure you
Well,
might
actually,
have.
no, because you would have been. How old were you when you did that? Like 12?
Probably like 12, yeah.
So yeah, I would have been like 14?
Yeah, I was like making black match with Pyrodex because I couldn't get black powder.
What's any questions for Nigel?
Yeah.
What's your favorite cat food?
But yeah, that channel
Nigel on the screen.
long gone. Bertha's not pretty, but she flies like a dream. Dude, I love the big Bertha and the baby Bertha.
I don't. I love the baby Bertha. I had one of those, and I had a super big Bertha, but I wasn't about the regular big Bertha for some reason.
What about Ricky Rocket's 5.5-inch big Bertha?
Well, I like it because I like Ricky Rocket.
What about my 4-inch big Bertha?
I don't like it.
Wow.
Wait, you have one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's quantum tube, right?
I know you do like it because Scott Glass nose.
Yeah.
cone.
Well, I like Scott Glass nose cones.
How long have you been a cat?
10. Nigel, do you want to answer?
That's all you, bud.
Give him the mic.
10 years. Oh, that's weird.
Dude, he's 10?
Yeah, I know he's
Really?
pretty frisky for a 10-year-old
Yeah.
cat,
Yeah.
and he can do the big jump.
I see.
Yeah.
That's what because I knew he was fairly old when he was like eyeballing from the second one, like looking down at the floor. I was like, let's not do that.
Dude, I thought he was like 2. Like, just because of the way he acts.
He's very spry.
Yeah.
Minimum diameter Big Bertha. Oh, dude, those fins.
That's almost worth it for the meme.
That'd be a nightmare. Damn. I want to do Estes like.
I'm just a kid
And
life. Anyway,
I want to do a bunch of like overpowered Estes because I think it's Oregon Rocketry does Shredsties, and they have a modified and stock.
diameter meme machine.
Oh my god.
The Insta Shred, it's just gonna fold over.
Yeah, well, you could reinforce everything. You could make it work.
I mean, glass it.
Yeah.
But you would. I mean,
You'd have to put the tubes together, glue them, and then glass it.
Yeah.
If you wanted any chance of it actually.
You know,
working.
the original meme machine only separated from the nose cone, and it was ignorant
Yeah.
to transport.
Yeah, because now they have the twist and lock
Yeah.
thing, so you can put it
Back
in
in
the
the
car.
day, my grandpa had a Volkswagen Jetta, and we would just have that thing diagonal.
Yeah.
Diagonal
You
in
know
the
what's
car.
funny? That's still the tallest
I-40.
rocket I've
Yeah,
built.
that's a good mean machine motor.
Until your Punisher's done. Because the
Yeah.
5-inch Punisher is like 7 feet.
My dad actually just
Yeah.
bought a mean machine because after he went to Airfest to watch the Big
Oh, yeah, you
Punisher,
told me about
he
that.
decided he was going to be back into
You got
rockets,
me to buy
but then he
one
hasn't
when I
built
was,
it.
Like
So-
7.
Yeah, because he just wanted a big rocket, so I was like, get a mean machine.
Yeah.
You flew that at Tripoli Idaho launch when you were like 6.
Yeah.
I kind of want to fly the I-59
Yeah.
boost sustain.
Yeah. Dude, an iMotor that I've been obsessed with wanting to fly lately is I-65, just because I feel like it's a rite of passage. Fly one on a Contrail J.
Yeah, I also want to fly an I-69.
65.
I-65, sorry. Yeah. I like that they still have the Medusa nozzle on it.
I know,
It just
and
feels right.
If you like from when they first brought him back, if you can find someone that's got an old stock one, you can get one with a motor eject.
I
And
mean, technically, you could motor eject any of them. Same with the H-45.
does it? Yeah, I guess the well is there. You could just put a
Even
charge
if they
in there.
filled it, you could drill a hole through it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is apparently they stopped doing that because it was horrendously unreliable.
That's why, yeah.
But I wanted to put one in an easy I-65 with
Yeah,
motor
I
deployed.
wanna fly an
and
H-
pretend it's 2001.
I want to fly H-45, an I-65, and then the I-59 also.
4 foot long, 38 millimeter hybrid. God, that's insane. Oh, that would be like ideal for a mean machine though.
Yeah, I remember back in the day when there was the hybrid ready kits.
Yeah. What was Giant Leap had one that was like that was their specialty, wasn't it? Or
I
is
feel
it
like
PML?
PML had a bunch of them.
Yeah, because
They came with like 4 foot long motor tubes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's insane. Saw an I-65 on an actual Lockheed I-65. You see, that's classic.
Yeah.
You have to. I want one.
This was about 1994 or so.
See, that's really classic.
Garage Man Cave's a real OG.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... dude, Joe Hill, his dad, was telling me about, like, before certifications, he's like, I did this for my verification flight.
Yeah.
You just basically had to prove you were allowed to fly high power because motors were getting so big. And they're like, yeah, you're good, and you can buy an N2000 now. Well, M1939, I guess. So
Yeah, CPR 3000. I had one, and they're not that great.
Yeah, the purple rocket, that Endeavor that threaded together. God, that's terrible.
Yeah, it had a 38 millimeter tube.
Oh yeah, the I-65 hotel room incident. Wasn't that in Gerlach?
Yeah.
Do you know of any multi-stage kits that break apart into multiple second stages like a Hydra? I don't know if I'm familiar with the Hydra.
I don't really know what is he asking?
I'm not sure.
Multiple second stages?
Just like a 3-stage rocket? Get the Comanche 3? That's a classic.
Dude, the upscale Comanche 3 at LDRS 29.
The 4-scale one? Or 4-stage?
Oh, it was 4-stage, yeah.
Yeah.
That thing was so sick.
Yeah. Y'all ever flown out of Bayboro, North Carolina? No, but that's where Joe is, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, I want to go to a launch there just because our friend runs it, Joe Hill. I was like, how's being a prefect, Joe? But no, I do want to go out there. They can do class 3 and everything. Like one rocket breaks apart into 2 or 3 second stages. Oh. Joe is my mentor. Yeah, Joe is awesome. Got smaller rockets as a second
I still don't really know what he's asking.
Yeah, I don't like a booster with several sustainers. There's not going to be a kit for that.
Oh, wait, you mean like...
Yeah, like you have
Like
a
you
booster and
boot-
then,
and
you
then
want multiple sustainers.
How would you do that?
Gap staging. That always goes great. Merv. That seems like something that like Fliss kits would do. Happy New Year, guys. What's up,
Yeah.
Kevin? Happy New Year.
We did a big fireworks display last night.
Yeah, it was awesome. You need a flight computer or something, but yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, you would need several flight. You'd need one per sustainer. Could do it. It'd be ridiculous. I would like to see that pulled off. Just like an 8-inch booster with like 3 3-inch rockets on top of it.
That actually would be pretty cool.
That'd be absurd.
You could do it with 2 rockets with 2 do 2 fins each.
Wouldn't spin stabilize them?
No, you can fly a rocket with 2 fins.
I guess.
People have done it. It's stable. So then you have 2 rockets and they each have 2 fins like that.
Wait, all of them lined up?
No, just like a booster with like 2 rockets on top.
Yeah, and then you light 2 sustainers.
That sounds like something Matt would come up with.
Yeah, he would probably be like, oh, I bet I could make the computers to do it.
Matt, the technology already exists, but I'm gonna do it with my Garmin watch.
What's up, dudes? Hey, it's Joe.
Joseph, oh.
Got my winter project now. Thanks for the discussion.
He heard his name,
Yeah.
decided to pop in.
Sustainer would need a gimbaled motor mount, I would think. Well, I don't. There's multiple sustainers. Yeah, they could hit, but that's fine. What's the worst that's gonna happen?
Oh, someone's familiar with the energy drink drag race. You should bring back the energy drink drag race, but this time with Warlock. My grandpa was the Warlock guy, and for that reason, I will never have a Warlock.
Dude, I still.
And they're too big to carry. It takes up the whole back seat of my Subaru.
I need to make a rain one, but what would Postards be?
Because he usually drinks Red Bull, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else do you don't drink any other ones?
I'll drink literally any. If it's got caffeine in it, I'll drink it.
You could do Bang.
Yeah.
Rockstar.
Funnily enough, I don't drink either of those.
Dude, you could do Tanner Faust's FD Passat livery if you did Rockstar.
Rockstar liveries go hard.
The golden, yellow, and black.
Yeah.
It's not bad. TRA 1017 here.
Whoa.
That's insane.
Nothing wrong with a Garmin watch, but Matt, the other member of the anti-gravity group, works at Garmin and works on the watches, and he probably wouldn't like me saying that online, but he puts the watches. He puts some development watch rejects or something. I don't know what they are, but he messes with watches and puts them in rockets for fun because he thinks that's cool.
Dion says, "What's up, Rocky Vlogs? What's going on?" TRA 5512. Dude, mine's 11927, I think.
See, I didn't join Tripoli till I got all my certs in 2012 because I was poor and my grandpa paid for me to be in NAR so I could.
I was so poor that I joined Tripoli so that I could say I was a Tripoli member even though I couldn't fly rockets.
So for that reason, I got my certs before you, but you had a Tripoli member. Your number's way lower than mine. I'm 13968.
Yeah, because I got my membership when I was like 13.
Yeah.
What's your Tripoli number? Like 30,000?
I don't remember.
30,000.
I think so.
I was confirmed at LDRS 9, another old school guy.
Aerotech, you said
21,000.
Yeah, there you go. 54 millimeter I-32.
I thought it was the I-132.
What about Lock Semperfi? Is that a minimum diameter?
Yeah, I never got Tripoli Junior Cert either, or NAR, or any whatever.
I did because I was
You
required to fly at Airfest.
Oh, wherever I went, they were just cool about it.
They. I think it's just because nobody knew me there, but they made me do it. And then Brad from Tripoli Houston gave me the test.
Joe got his level 1 in September 2008.
I only joined Tripoli the last few years, but I don't remember as a kid.
The original Doc from Locke. Oh, yeah.
Wait, what was by Ron Schultz? What am I missing here? Oh, I see. Confirmed by Ron Schultz. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's OG lock stuff. LOC, baby.
It'd be cool. I wish someone needs to somehow find everyone that did all their certs in a weekend and make a list of that.
I'm not even on the list.
It's because you didn't try hard enough.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to think who else did. Did David?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think he did level 1 and level 2, and then he did his level 3 like 2 weeks later at Balls or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. We talked about it, but we were kind of inebriated at Tim's house. But we had that conversation.
Renewed my dad's Tripoli membership for Christmas this year. $475. Yeah, Joe's dad wins.
It's so foreign to me. I can't imagine having a dad that was super into rockets.
I know. Yeah,
because our dads were into rockets only because of us.
Well, yeah, but my dad like circled back into it. Oh no.
God, I can't even imagine having
Now my dad's like super into rockets. It was like we went out to the high power launches because I wanted to see them, and I was like, we should do this, and we couldn't afford it, and I just kept finding ways to make it happen.
Yeah, he's.
Got to start building level 3 after level 2 unless you have a very generous tap and build on the field, I guess.
There's a new rule?
Yeah.
Oh, because it has to be approved?
You have to be level 2, yeah, and it has to be approved.
That was a new for 2022, right?
No,
your dad had to do it, right?
Yeah, I had to do it.
Do what?
Get a green light from my taps to start building my rocket.
Wasn't that more of a technicality thing?
Not in my tap's eyes.
Oh.
Nigel's just in the sink.
He's thirsty.
Hey, Nigel.
Jim Scarpine confirmed my dad in 1993. Yeah, I was gonna say Jim's Tripoli number is pretty low. It's like 16 or something like that.
Yeah, level 3 NAR requirements have always been kind of crazy.
Dude, that guy that does, you remember the level 3 guy at NXRS last
I'm
year?
gonna go see what he's doing over there.
That did the M2400 in the 6-inch Dark Star.
Yeah.
And he was carrying around the clipboard with like 50 stacked pieces of paper.
Yeah, it's like a dissertation. Do you want another one, Braden?
Yeah, sure.
Broden?
Looking good so far. Fixing the boogie.
These are the last 2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I bought a rocket at a local launch from Tom Blesnin out of trunk of his car without even knowing who he was. His TRA number is 3. Yeah, who's TRA 1? I know that. Jerry Irvine's pretty low too. I asked the NAR to give me back my NAR number from 1988. They did. That was cool of them. That is pretty cool. Have a good night and good flights. Yeah, take it easy. Thanks for popping in, man. We got 22 viewers. That's pretty good. 22 viewers.
What does that mean?
It's 22 people watching right now.
Oh.
Not bad. The old claw sip. But yeah, alright, let's do another, what's a motor that you can buy right now that you haven't flown that you'd like to? Oh no, let's not bring up the,
The what?
Jerry Irvine.
Oh.
Hi from Tri-Cities, attending any Paceco launches this year. I want to. It's only 3.5 hours away from us.
Yeah.
We need to go up there. Plus, they fly to Sod Farms. We fly Sparky's there.
Yeah, I always wanted to fly to Sod Farm. I think it'd be cool.
Dude, fly out. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We've come up here
Yeah.
twice now.
We flew here for New Year's. Come on.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
About time you come up there.
Yeah, but it probably won't be very cool.
Wow, dude. No respect for
No fireworks.
Tri-Cities. That's fair.
At least we've got good fries.
Got an AMW J280.
A lot going on there with that. What is...
In 2000. Well, I don't know what we're talking about in 2000s for, but they're awesome.
Wait, oh, maybe
I
it's
think that
because
was
we were going to do...
response to your...
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I'm dumb. I already forgot about that. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, that is a good motor that we need to. Well, I guess.
We will.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Potentially.
Maybe you'll find out next week, or if you're on Patreon. Yeah. Okay. So that. I don't know. All right. You go first. Motor you can buy right now. That you want to fly. But haven't. His is a lot more limited.
I don't know. I want to fly an M1315 just because, which I will because I
Yeah.
ordered one.
Yeah.
But
I have one of those on the way too.
oh yeah, you got the deal.
Yeah.
Well, you got an M1315 and
And an M1550.
Well, no, I got the M15.
well, yeah, for
but
logistics.
yeah,
yeah.
technically,
Yeah,
Right.
the Loki L3464.
M3464.
That's what I said.
You said L.
Oh, M. Yeah, whatever.
Is that a cocktail motor?
No, it's blue.
Oh,
It's the long one.
Yeah.
It's gnarly.
yeah.
Yeah, I used to really want to fly that, but then I decided I didn't want to buy Loki motors. So.
What about the M5600?
Oh, yeah, I really want to fly an N5600 and N5800.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll put those down. But I don't really have money to fly those motors.
N1560? That's one I would like to fly. I wish I had the money.
Yeah,
for the 1500
really,
flight. Yeah.
there's a lot of allure behind the N5800 that I want a part of just because I remember the...
What would you put it in?
Well, I don't know right now.
Punisher. All C-Star?
Oh, you mean the
M1830s?
big Punisher?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be down with that for sure.
N5800 and 6 M1830.
Yeah,
That thing would probably come apart.
probably. We could just do the same configuration we did now with 3 and 2 grains.
Yeah, that still would be so gnarly.
Yeah, it would sound really cool.
Flying case, go hunting for the end record. Dude, I can't. I have no desire to go that hard. Look at the end record right now.
Yeah, I know it's
The
ridiculous.
machined aluminum transitions.
We've gotten to a point where the records are really hard to break.
Is it Kurt Von Delius?
It's maybe someone else has the N currently, just by
Well,
chance.
Somebody had it for a second with the N1560. And then Kurt Von Delius was
Oh.
like, no. I think he has 03400 record too. And 1550 and a Wildman Extreme make a good level 3. Yeah, I mean, or an 5-inch Punisher.
Yeah.
That's what Andrew's doing too, actually.
Is
Really?
it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
These guys in their M1550s, am I right?
Have you ever seen an old Aerotech 98mm single use L500? My friend flew one. My friend flew one in a custom Magnum at LDRS in Kansas.
Dude, we might see that when we get back to the video.
Oh yeah, yeah. We were watching LDRS 18 from Earl Cagle video.
Nose cone is too fat, and it's also just too heavy.
For what?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, Kurt Von Delius is in flight? Dude, it's too much engineering for me.
Yeah, we are engineering school dropouts.
Yeah.
So
We do construction and videos now. So, you know. Dude, yeah, N1560's on my list. I'm still the M6000. I'm just afraid of it right now. Kurt does not hold a current end record. I don't think that anybody has beaten any of his records on the same motor. His records only get broken when a better motor comes out. Yeah, that guy he's got down to a science.
yeah, his fin shapes are insane.
Yeah.
I'm not certified yet, so a G40 in my Estes Sahara clone. Nothing wrong with a G40, although the old school G40s and G80s were a lot better.
I still have a G40, an old one.
They burn for like
Paper
three.
cap?
They burn
Yeah.
for like 3 seconds.
And I had the old 100 Newton second G80s too. That's what I flew to LDRS.
Have all of Earl's videos transferred to digital format. Unfortunately, we can't share those.
I think he's saying he has them.
Oh, well then that's awesome.
The old right in the microphone can opening. Nailed it. Aerotech G25.
Yeah. I have one, but it's
Yeah.
the new school version. I just missed being able to fly an original G25 back in the day because we just thought those motors would be available forever when we first got into the hobby. So I remember going to the hobby shop and seeing the non-standard Aerotech 29mm stuff. They had like G125s and G25s and F101s and F55s.
I just,
You've been sitting there for like 10 minutes.
somebody gonna give me water or what? Dude, yeah, G40 was
Yeah, loud in the headphones.
my bad. But
Have a few original ones left. That's sick.
the G40, when a family friend of ours got out of like flying mid-power, he gave me an Aerotech Mustang, well, 2 Aerotech Mustangs, and a whole bunch of G40s. So my Arcus and my Mustang, I flew at a Tripoli Idaho launch when I was like 13 once. I flew like 5 G40s and a G64 or something like that.
Whoa.
I also have a Jerry Irvine G8, an old one.
Yeah, I think so. I wish Aerotech would bring back the, I think, I-132.
Is that what we were talking about earlier? The 54
I think so.
one?
No, it was a 38mm C-slot. I don't think it was a moon burner.
Huh.
But yeah, it burned for like 4 or 5 seconds.
2 G35 Econojet.
Those are old school. Hopefully that's not from the bad run. There was a couple bad batches of those that KO'd pretty hard.
I've got a Synerjet case with propeller.
Dude, Econojets in the early 2000s went super hard. They were a really good deal.
If you want to talk about old school motors, I have a fucking pack of. I tried to say bunch and few. I think I had 2 packs left with like 70s Centauri motors that I got when I was like helping that lady sell all of her stuff. That I found her on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or something in Texas. I have a few
Whoa.
Vulcan i500 red.
Super old school.
Snag some J510s. Dude. Well, have a good night. Just wanted to stop by and say hi, but I do enjoy the uploads. Hey, thanks. You'd probably enjoy Taylor's too. Visit the Rocket channel.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's paying me $5 every time I say that.
Just give me a bill afterwards.
And have you seen the Rocket channel? But yeah, thanks for watching. I guess it is getting kind of late, huh?
It's 7. Oh wait, that's wrong.
Yeah, it's 9.
Oh.
Yeah, that's California time. I just haven't changed it back because I never use my laptop unless I'm not home.
It's
But,
not horribly late. We still got 16 people in here.
That's true. But we also have to watch this video. We still got 2 hours of that.
Well, last night we stayed up till 4.
Yeah.
That's true.
We got another 7 hours to go.
You make a good point.
We hadn't even started setting up fireworks last night this time.
Yeah, that's pretty insane. Your videos are great. Thank you. Yeah, we've been watching a bunch of old videos, and I kind of want to like step towards the extreme rocketry format and like really get detail on somebody's project. Like,
Yeah, it just makes it hard to actually fly rockets out of launch.
yeah, and also there's not really big projects like that.
Yeah,
anymore.
you would have to really stretch it out. Do it on your own project.
Oh, well, we can revisit this since James wasn't here, but we didn't really Mega Punisher motor combinations, the Dream one.
Dream is Propellant X or C-Star.
Yeah, I mean, the 05280 and what would we do, 2050s and L1940s? Or, I mean, if we are in
Yeah.
imaginary land and we have enough money for an 5280, we could probably just do all M2050s.
Yeah, but it's a lot. I mean, yeah, I guess so. Tim was gonna do all of the super whites.
That, honestly, that would be a cool combination if they made a 98 one.
I'm not.
You're not into the super white lightning?
No,
Why not?
I don't know.
Unbelievable. Because nothing burns like a white lightning?
It just makes me want the C-Star or Propellant X, whatever.
I think Shane's is probably the red
But-
load.
I also want to do all white lightning just because
Yeah, me too.
It's
Because
good.
nothing burns like a white lightning.
Yeah, either
We've
red
covered that.
or
we got
propellant eggs.
Well, okay, but realistically though, what
Well,
white lightning would we actually? Because I mean,
in-
6 M1315s would be awesome with an M2000, but we,
realistically.
dude, we actually have the hardware. We could do 3 of them.
Yeah, realistically, in 2000,
1315s and 1297s. We have the hardware for that.
yeah, we do have the hardware for that.
That's crazy.
So maybe that would be class 3 though, but
That's
I mean,
fine.
it would be sick.
It'd be our first P flight.
Uh,
I mean, yeah, the N5800s and N5800 and
M1830,
it's so ridiculous. But yeah, I mean,
or you could
it
do
would go like Mach 1.4.
yeah, yeah. Well, I simmed it.
That's dumb.
Can you imagine that rocket
No.
taking off that?
I think Super Thunder would be cool.
Yeah.
M4500 and 6K 1800s.
Dude, I really hope the revision on the M6000
yeah.
is good because I would rather do that if we could,
Yeah,
but I don't want to blow. That's asking a lot. 7 Super Thunder motors. You do it at a launch and driving range for me. I could loan out another 6,000 case if we wanted 4 M1315s.
I mean, we'll probably only fly to Argonia realistically, just because logistics
It's only
of
4 hours from him.
logistics of transport are annoying for a big rocket.
Yeah, I mean, especially with mileage restrictions on U-Hauls.
Yeah.
Although Bryce rented a truck and pulled a trailer with it.
Oh, he rented that truck?
He Turoed a truck.
Oh no. I guess it worked out.
You're allowed to do it. It's like in terms of a lot of truck stuff, they're like, yeah, you can use it for towing.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. We could find somebody that's got like a family van,
Yeah.
like a 15 passenger, rented from a church or something.
Rent a
But
school bus.
if we could get
Or
more,
I'm trying to get my boss to get a new work van that
Oh,
can
yeah.
that can tow.
but yeah, I mean just the gas to take that rocket very far would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I leaned back. Now
And-
it's lap sitting time.
And the amount of to Argonia is such a good launch site.
Yeah.
You'd have to drive a long way to get to something that
Yeah, basically to Black Rock.
yeah, pretty much.
Because Lucerne's waiver doesn't permit that now. flying it far is basically like flying in Idaho, 'cause you have to walk through desert and sagebrush and stuff to get rockets back.
There's
Same.
still that idea of doing like in 2000 two M650s and like 4 L850s or something,
Oh yeah, and air starting
or just like banging them all on the
Bang
ground.
all on the ground.
the M650s. I guess I'll see how that goes with my Honest John. We'll see how fast that wants to come up to pressure. There's
Well, you don't need those to come up to pressure.
No, there's plenty of other motors to move it. AC and a flush, that is a good point at far. And a shower if you need it.
Yeah, but I don't want to bring the Punisher all the way to far.
Yeah, the recovery area is also not great. Like it's an amazing launch site with the crazy facilities and crazy waiver capability. Tripoli has banned thermite ignition? What?
I wasn't aware of that. I don't think that's right, but
If that is true, that puts a damper in a bit of our plans. Maybe he's thinking of Thermalite?
yeah, I don't know.
Because I imagine they probably wouldn't love you trying to do air starts or staging with Thermalite
Yeah.
anymore. I do have some.
I don't have some. You do.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh,
I have a lot of it.
you said you have some.
I said I do have some.
Oh,
This guy, not even listening.
we should make those cinnamon rolls.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Scott Loki was just testing thermite for igniting an M1378. Dude, Loki motor designations crack me up.
Yeah, I know.
They get right down to the wire.
Yeah.
Dude, the blue motor that he flew at LDRS 38, the 98.
Oh,
man,
yeah.
that thing went way too hard.
I love blue motors.
He was talking about demoing that at LDRS, and then he, wasn't there. But, dude, what's really funny is like everybody that I saw at LDRS 38 that I hadn't seen in forever just immediately asked me where my dad was. You not come out here?
Good night.
Thanks for
Altair
tuning in, man.
8800.
Yeah, dude, we gotta bring my dad out for Airfest. Don't, Shane. Stop.
Come on.
You can't.
Leaving the door so wide open.
I know, sorry. Alright. Let's try and get, like, maybe one or two.
Oh, we're back up to 20.
I know. I was gonna say maybe one or two more questions rolled in, but we're almost at 2 hours. We gotta watch videos and eat cinnamon rolls.
I don't know if they keep asking questions. We'll just keep.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair if you guys keep rolling in questions. So, pop them in the chat. Let's chat. See what I did there? Going to use the facilities. What's up, Nigel?
He's just chilling.
Yeah, he's vibing out.
What were your favorite build threads to follow back in the day?
That's all you.
that's
I
me and-
had no
yeah.
back in the day.
How old are you? 19 or 20?
19.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's clearly a me and Braden question.
Yeah.
Man, it's hard to remember a lot of those. I was really into, I think it was Smurf on TRF. Had a 2-stage Nike Smoke that flew on. They were both 75 millimeter. This was a Polecat 5.5 inch Nike Smoke, M1550 to an M650. I was way into that.
Any high out flights? I mean,
We can talk about the build threads more.
yeah.
They're asked about what our favorite build threads from back in the day were.
Dude, the 12-inch Dark Start was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. I'm having trouble remembering. We talk. They come up all the time. We're like, remember that build thread?
It burns when I pee. The 12-inch Talon.
I got to see that in person too.
Yeah, I know. You got to see everything cool in person. Well, I sat at home being poor and couldn't afford to go to rocket launches, so I just looked at pictures of it in the Rocketry forum. Yeah, we talk about that all the time. We're like, oh man, like that build thread, and then as soon as you're like, what's a good build thread? It's like,
Yeah, I know.
nothing posted by me, that's for sure. A general rule of thumb is just
Anything posted by you before like
last
2012.
year. Yeah, I don't know what
There were so many good ones, but I can't remember any of them.
Rock Dock, the all carbon fiber Velociraptor upscale.
How do I not remember? Oh, yeah, that was really intense.
Yeah, and he did his level 3 on an N at NXRS. And then he was also building a 24-inch Big Daddy, but he took himself out, so to speak.
I always enjoyed a good Scrap Daddy build thread.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Honey Badger.
I don't remember Honey Badger.
Isn't that what it's called? Honey Badger? The
Oh,
minimum diameter in 5800?
Yeah, I forgot.
Dude, really all the minimum diameter in 5800
Yeah.
threads were good. Because they all had the answers. They all knew how it was going to work, and then they all shredded. That motor.
I think that kind of Chris Lepanzi, I kind of shut him down, right?
What do you
He's
mean?
kind of disappeared after his N5800 flight.
Well, he showed up at LDS 38.
Yeah, I know
remember?
we saw him.
Yeah.
But he hasn't like flown any rockets.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, wasn't he did the big, huge Kraken after that though? Didn't he?
No, it was before it.
Oh. Well, he also
he
got
built-
a little busy with engineering
Yeah.
school and having a job.
He built the Kraken in like 2009 or 10.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Dude,
and then
yeah.
and then showed up to Argonia and flew it on a.
N2801.
Yeah.
Yep. Bare Necessities. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good one. Not really a build thread, but the composite bonding one and what your government doesn't want you to know. I like that one. I post that every time someone's like, and I sanded this fiberglass rocket with 40 grit sandpaper so it'll bond better.
Any crazy rocket stories?
Dude, yeah, the guy almost dying at Tripoli, Idaho.
Oh,
I guess we missed a couple here. Any high out flights? I'm guessing he's asking for like in the near future
A couple.
at balls. We're gonna go to balls. Should have a couple over 50.
So, yeah, so long as everything works, they should make it to 50
Yeah.
or more.
Will you guys make any East Coast launches? Not really planning on it, but it
Yeah.
could.
Dude, like I
happen.
said, I kind of want to go back to regular, but I think I really just also want to go to New York again.
Yeah.
For me, the timing is just really bad on Red Glare.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and Tripoli Vegas, too.
Actually, Red Glare is probably the same time as Cloudburst
Oh, it probably is.
because Cloudburst is a week earlier.
Yeah, I think the furthest east we're going this year is LDRS.
Yeah.
It's at more east than here? I guess so.
Toenails on Toast says toes.
That's true.
I agree.
All right, any crazy rocket stories? So, the dude dying in the truck at Tripoli,
Yeah.
Idaho was pretty crazy.
We didn't ever find. There was no police report or anything publicly.
No, I asked the officer when he called me, though, and he couldn't tell me a lot. So anyway, my dad flew an M1780 in 4-inch Dark Star, and we went to recover it, and there was a dude sitting, like, slumped over in a truck, and I thought he was, like, BLM, like, land management or something. Yeah, the Bureau of Land Management crew. But when we drove by, it kind of looked like there was, like, a bunch of drool hanging out of his mouth, and I was like, doesn't seem great. So we went and got the rocket on the way back. We pulled over. We like knocked on the glass, and there was like 3 feet of snot and drool hanging out of his mouth, and he was breathing super heavy, and all the windows were rolled up and everything. So I knocked on the glass, and he didn't respond at all. And then I walked around the other side of the truck, and his eyes were wide open. And I was like, God, that's terrifying. That doesn't seem great. So we called the police, gave him the license plate number, told him what was going on, and I told him I'd help him flag him down and everything. They're like, how far away are you guys? I was like, we're like a quarter mile up the road. And they said, okay, well, you don't need to stay with him or anything like that, which initially I thought was a little weird. But we had given him the plate, so now, looking back and knowing the rest of the story, I know why they told us we didn't need to stay there. You can go, just blah, 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 go back to what you're doing, and when you see the officer, flag him down and help him find him if he needs. I was like, okay, interesting. And then when, 10 minutes later when the officer was coming out there, he called me, and he was like, hey, it's this guy that called the police, yeah. He goes, is anybody over by him still? And I was like, no. Do we need to go back over there? And I said, and he goes, no, don't do that. How many people are with you? I was like, maybe 30. How far away are you? It's like, we're a quarter to a half mile up the road. It's like, okay, just make sure everybody stays over there. Make sure nobody goes near the truck. Did you see any weapons that were visible in the car? I was like, that's getting crazy. No. He's like, no knives or guns or anything sitting out on the seats. I was like, no. And there was the only thing that there was an A1C meter sitting on the, so I figured he was having some sort of diabetic episode, which is what was happening. But I guess he was wanted for another case that he couldn't tell me about, and he wanted to make sure everybody stayed far away from him. And then me being knocking on the glass, I'm getting you help, man. The police are coming. Just hang tight. Probably wouldn't have gone great if he wasn't incapacitated, based on how he reacted to me offering to go over there and asking if I saw any weapons. But so yeah, they came in. Life Flight flew over there. Yeah, that was a crazy experience.
Yeah.
And then when he called me later to do a follow-up thing, I was just like, wait, how much of this am I allowed to know about what's going on? He's like, well, I can't give you too many details, but we had a wellness checkout for that guy, and he's wanted on a different case, and he's I don't know, guess a flight risk or whatever. He's like, but the family put in a wellness check in the morning, and he wasn't there, and we've been looking for him all day. So I was like, oh, cool. Well, we found him. But yeah, not really a rocket story, but it was at a rocket launch. It was pretty ridiculous. And then this one time an O-ring went bad and I KO'd a motor. It's also a crazy story.
Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, I don't know about a crazy story. I mean, one of the craziest things I seen was I think a 3-way Ultimate Endeavor drag race at Airfest in 2004 ish.
Was that K700s and J570s?
Yeah. It was pretty notorious for the people that knew about it. Yeah, I think Crazy Jim was part of that.
Yeah.
Every one of them, something happened, and there's just Katos and motors everywhere and shreds, and yeah, it was super crazy.
Password?
I don't think I really have any. I mean, mine would have been that same story. I wasn't quite as involved in it.
Yeah, that was a wild day.
Yeah. The same day your 4-inch Punisher came in ballistic, wasn't it?
Yeah. Kind of towards the police. It was,
yeah.
I mean, it was probably half a mile away from them, but just watching it arc over and go towards where they were, I was like, okay, I'm not liking that. And then when the recovery gear didn't come out, so when the police were leaving, I was like, "Do you guys hear a rocket land over here?" He's like, no, I don't think so. I was like, well, that's good.
Oh, there you go.
Have you guys ever flown any Cosden motors? Yes, my first high power motor was a Cosden motor. Oh well, technically it was not high power if you ask Frank. After he found out that my dad wasn't level 1, it was a demo motor, and it was not H100. It was a G80 after he found out that my dad wasn't certified. But yeah, my dad did his level 1 and 2 on Cosden motors. I've flown a handful. I think I still have 7 or 8 G40s and G65s. So if anybody wants to fly one, you're allowed to fly one, but you have to do it motor deploy. Just because it works every time. But yeah, we actually have an M2240 fast loaded in a 6,000 case right now that my dad's supposed to fly this spring. But yeah, I love Cosden motors. I got to talk to Frank on the phone once. That was pretty cool. But yeah, it's just because one of the 2 Kazan vendors left in the world was a guy who lived in Idaho.
Yeah, you were like the only person still, or like, in the Kazan game at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was literally like if Justin didn't have it and you wanted the Kazan stuff, you had to call Ken Allen and just hope that he had it. Some dude's rocket land on a power line, taking power out of the naval station. Oh my god. I've always wondered if it was possible for rockets to like arc across a couple of power lines.
I've seen that, I think.
And just like blow transformers up and stuff. That'd be insane.
Yeah.
All right, I think the questions are winding down.
Yeah.
Last chance. Gotta use a steel cable for the shot. Yeah, of course. Something super conductive.
Yeah.
That's why I always wrap my shot cords in aluminum tape. I guess aluminum's not really.
To make them not conductive.
Yeah. Best stream on
Oh.
YouTube. Wow.
High praise.
High compliment. Bold. I don't know that I'd agree with that, but I appreciate it.
James Coble, did I sell you a nose cone? I think I did.
What flavor of nose cone?
3-inch filament wound.
What?
What flavor?
He
of
thought that was
nose
hilarious.
That's all I needed to know.
It's just so dumb.
You're so dumb.
Oh, I'm aware.
That's it. You're out of the anti-gravity group, but you still have to pay for that.
Yes, yeah.
Why'd you just have a 3-inch nose cone?
Because I was going to build another minimum diameter rocket, and then I pumped the brakes on that.
Oh, yeah.
Because you
And-
want to do a 4-inch, right?
Well, and I didn't like that. I wanted the longer nose cone. Yummy flavor.
Plus now you're 3-inch minimum diameter.
Did you use that nose cone, James Coble?
You don't need a nose cone now.
Oh, yeah. Good point. I need another rocket. What did you build with the 3-inch nose cone?
We're just
Now we
Yeah,
wait.
just having one-on-one conversations with people.
I'm impressed there's still 18
I know,
sad
dude.
souls
Yeah.
here soaking it up.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah,
Well,
alright.
there's still time.
On that note. Oh no. Have you seen the cooler flights of the Mega Big Bertha from the legendary Chuck Mund?
Oh, wait. Oh, have we? That sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't know.
Chuck Mund. Is that the guy who built the rocket? Or I assume so, not the person filming stuff. I was like, did you just unlock another video rocket person? I don't know, but that sounds sick. I love me a big Bertha.
An extraordinarily big Bertha?
Exceptionally.
Absurdly large.
Absurdly
Bertha.
large, super, ultra, mega big Bertha?
Just Bertha XL.
I kind of want to see oversized font and just Bertha.
No, dude. Make a like super huge diameter one and call it Gertha.
Oh!
The big Gertha.
Did you guys see the YouTube video of
Yeah, I don't know how
Yeah.
to pronounce his last name either, but yes.
Yeah, I saw
Yes,
that.
we all
Dude,
saw that.
That footage, I thought the footage was slowed down because everything was
I
moving
know.
so slow in the atmosphere when the deployment.
Yeah,
the
it's just
recovery
It
gear.
was so cool.
Yeah, that's insane. And that was a Class 2 flight, technically.
Yeah.
It was under P impulse. He didn't even touch it. Full of Super 8 movie cams. Oh, man.
You should get a Super 8.
Yeah, I should. You could probably find them kicking around.
I think so.
I love how it's just like a fascination with old technology. Like there's a pile of cameras I have all over the place. And like
Yeah.
when Justin gave me that VX2300, I was like, this is the coolest thing I own.
What's your favorite G motor?
Flying old school Cinerock, dang. What? I don't know actually. G64s are
I know they go
Just
hard.
classic.
Yeah.
Every
G76s are cool. I'm not a big G80 fan.
I like the old school G80s with the phenolic case and stuff, but
I just when it
that doesn't matter because they've been made since pre 2001.
29 and down, I like don't really like colored motors that much. 'Cause
They don't look that cool.
There's not much going on there. But White Lightning always looks like White Lightning.
Yeah. Bostart?
What was the green one that I flew? G53?
G78 probably.
It was an old Aerotech one.
Well, if it's green, it wasn't that old.
You didn't fly a green. You had
It was one of them that I got from you.
it was G78.
Was it
The
78?
single use one?
Yeah. No.
Oh, G76 then.
Oh, okay. That one wasn't bad.
I like that motor.
Yeah.
I liked the 29 120 loads, G77 and G79.
Oh, the G77 is cool.
Yeah, which they have single use versions of those now too, but
G138. I haven't flown one, but I have one.
I haven't either. I
think
kind
I
of
have two.
when they came out, I really wanted to fly one.
Because I originally was going to do 2 of those in the not Endeavor at LDRS. I think I have 2 of those.
Also, a motor. Oh, here's a motor that I haven't flown that I really want to fly. It's a G125 since they brought that back.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I guess I never
Cla-
said mine.
Classic Blue Thunder.
Yeah. What's yours?
I want to fly an L1040.
Good
you're
luck.
Gambling. You're gambling.
I had a really awesome one.
Wait. The Loki L1040 or the Aerotech
No.
one?
Aerotech.
The Loki L1040 goes pretty hard.
Yeah.
That's insane. It's like a 36.
Also,
100?
as much crap as I gave the L1000 after I flew the L1090, I was sort of feeling it.
Yeah, it's great. Except for, I don't know if Joe's still in here, but I basically told him when he's ready to sell his 2800, I'll buy it.
Oh, so now you want a 2800 case?
I don't really have a use for it, but I know I'm trying to help my boy out. He's trying to transition, and I'm lacking in the hardware department.
You just want to have all the cases.
Well, I want to fly an L1090. I feel like not so much that I don't want to lose other people's cases because I'll have to buy one either way. I feel like I have an omen against me when I borrow hardware. Because
I don't like borrowing hardware just because.
I borrowed a case for my K300 flight and lost it. I borrowed the case for my M2050 flight and it came in ballistic. So, although I borrowed Rex's case because my 6400 hadn't come in yet for the M1675 and I got that one back.
I don't think I've ever borrowed Oh, I borrowed your case to fly a K456 at Bonneville.
Oh, yeah. Did you use the RAS?
Yeah, but
Or
I mean,
the floating clip.
yeah, your full-size case.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, dude. I'm excited that I got that.
The only case I've borrowed the motor K-Doed.
Oh, yeah. It was Bryce's case, right? For the M1780.
What flavor was it?
I think it was Roustech.
Ooh.
I think. I can't remember. But yeah, that was when Bryce and I had one of those young, old Rocket people moments where I was like, you remember when these came out and they were K-doing a lot? He's like, I mean, they're not that old, right? And I was like, Bryce, they're like 12 years old. He's like, I'm pretty sure that motor came out like 2 years ago or something like that. I was like, no, it feels like a new motor still, but it was like a decade ago.
Yeah, it came out in like 2012 or something.
There you go.
20.
Roustech 5120. But yeah,
I
dude,
have a Roustech 5120
now you have a 6400 too.
and a 3840 and two 2560s. I used to have a 7680, but you know what happens to those.
Those get hooked into the field in Argonia and forgot about.
Yep.
Just yeet them out there.
Yeah, dude. Tim replacing warranty stuff, he just does it for you.
Yeah.
And deals with Aerotech afterwards. It's pretty sick. Well, it probably helped too that Gary was there.
Oh. He's got something to say.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
That's what we needed to hear. All right, folks, we've hit the 2-hour mark, so I think we're gonna go watch some Rocket videos and eat some cinnamon rolls. But on Nigel's final words, there, it's time to peace out of here. Anything else, Nigel? He says, be sure to subscribe and check out Rocket Vlogs Patreon. A friend of mine got several M1780s a few years ago. He since sold 2 of them, and they both either KO'd or bubbled the case. Oh, man. I wonder if they're old ones.
Oh, we got some Nigel love.
Yeah, Nigel rips. But, all right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the longest stream I've ever done on this channel. It's pretty good. You guys have a good one.
Bye.
Peace.